Bonjour, everyone. Have you ever wondered where the word culture originated from? If you guessed France, you're correct. According to Life Science, the word culture comes from the Latin cultus, which means care, and from the French couleur, which means to till, as in till the ground. There are many iconic structures around the world. In France, you have the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, Notre Dame, and many others, as well as famous foods like cheese, wine, baguettes, and escargot. Growing up, I have always had an interest in visiting France. I have thought of this country as romantic, artistic, and beautiful. According to an article written by the Business Mirror, they state, "We, the French, are here not only to promote the romance, but we think we have strong potential and we want to draw attention." French culture is viewed in many ways by different people. People may say that the French culture is beautiful, like I do, while others may think the opposite. Today, I want to share the different aspects of the French culture. The different approaches have been used to illustrate the French culture, and I want to talk about their traditions, cuisines, and the way they interact with people. I will be sharing the different traditions that the French culture celebrate, the most iconic cuisines, and the way they interact with close friends and acquaintances. Going to my first point, which is traditions. Traditions are important in any culture, and I want to share the two traditions that are most celebrated in French culture. May 1st, also known as May Day for the French, it's like a Labor Day for us. This is a public holiday where mostly nobody works. Fun fact, this is the only day of the entire year where buses don't run in the city. May Day is an occasion to celebrate workers' rights. However, in some regions in France, a custom has been made for young men to cut down a tree overnight, between April 30th and May 1st, and then place the tree by the door of the woman they want to marry. This is somewhat a unique May Day custom that has almost disappeared. July 14th, also known as Bastille Day for the French, is their Independence Day. This day celebrates the day of the Bastille storming in 1789, which occurred at the start of the French Revolution. A background on this day of 1789 was that the king had given orders for troops to enter the city. People were talking that he was ordering troops to fire on civilians. So a group of people marched into the Bastille, and which is a fortress prison that represented royal authority. This group was hoping to find hidden weapons. According to Booker, although the Bastille only held 7 prisoners, at the time of its capture, the storming of the prison was a symbol of liberty and the fight against oppression for all the French citizens. The French celebrate this day by concerts, festivals, music, dancing, and street vendors. In addition to French tradition, something else that is important for the French is their food, also known as French cuisine. The French take their cuisine very seriously. According to David Fromkin, it is widely believed, and with no reason, that in the art of cooking, the French are supreme. Signature meals in French include cheese, wines, breads, and sauces. The typical richest sauces and elaborate preparations of French cuisine have recently given way to lighter fare. A French pastry or bread is generally eaten with a hot beverage during breakfast. In contrast, lunch and dinner are regarded as the two important meals of the day. This includes a 4-course meal, which includes an appetizer, salad, a main dish, and cheese or dessert. In France, meals are designed to be loved. Mealtimes are a wonderful opportunity for interactions since the food is prepared with great care. This takes me to my last point on how people interact in French culture. Interactions in any culture is something important. This is how we communicate, we make relationships, and learn. In French culture, people usually greet each other by kissing their left and right cheek. It doesn't matter what gender or age, it is usually the same greeting for everyone. Handshakes are common for man to man interactions. French people will say bonjour to get someone's attention, and they will always finish a conversation by ending they will finish a conversation by ending a conversation with au revoir, which is goodbye. And I'm not even sure if I pronounced that right. In French culture, people tend to be reserved and have distinct expectations for individuals in their circle of friends versus those outside of it. Even though they are normally courteous in all situations, the French are only truly themselves around their closest friends and relatives. Friendships in French culture require regular, if not daily, communication. Today, I informed you on the different approaches of French culture. We discussed the different traditions practiced, also their different cuisines that they have to offer, and how they interact with people. I hope you learned something new about the French culture. Thank you for listening and have a good day.